Mother George. Her name may not sound familiar, but I hope after this, you'll never forget it. Though not a soldier, she is a Fort Wayne Civil War icon who some believe doesn't get the attention that she deserves. As another nod to Women's History Month, I wanted to tell you more about this woman who put her own life on the line to save others. Her selfless and sympathetic nature is what makes Mother George positively Fort Wayne.
She is the most important female hero of Fort Wayne that I can think of.
Her name was Eliza, but she's perhaps better known as the Angel of Mercy or Mother George. She's buried here at Lindenwood Cemetery among other famous Fort Wayne names. A plaque and a monument erected in her honor also dot the massive, serene landscape.
The more I find out about this woman, the more I'm amazed of what she's accomplished and what she did.
In the 1860s, the Civil War was raging in our country.
The nurses were in dire need because the Civil War left a lot of wounded everywhere.
At 54 years old, though discouraged and turned away because of her age, Mother George left her home in Fort Wayne and joined the war as a nurse. While most worked in hospitals, she chose to serve on the front lines of the deadliest war in American history.
She lived pretty much like a soldier. They slept outside, they slept, in tents. It was cold or it was extremely hot. She was actually fired on by snipers, by Confederate artillery.
Medical personnel are probably considered one of the bravest people because they will go and do something without having a weapon in the middle of a combat zone.
That's where she wanted to be. It was where she could help most.
And help she did. Full of compassion and sympathy, Mother George would often sit with the sick, wounded, and dying Union soldiers, if anything, for comfort in their final moments.
When these young guys were dying and delirious, a lot of them thought that she was their mother. Hence the name Mother George. And some of them would not, they would grab a hold of her and they wouldn't let go of her. They would just keep holding her there. And she just stood there and took. Can you imagine how terrible that must have been every day dealing with death?
Mother George would also send letters, money, and personal belongings to the families of fallen soldiers.
The only thing that was important to her was the boys. That was all she cared about. The soldiers come first.
After caring for countless men, Mother George died from typhoid fever in 1865. Her body was returned to Fort Wayne, where she was buried at Lindenwood with full military honors. A rare but deserved honor for this Civil War nurse.
She was such an important person to the soldiers that they wanted her to come home.
I mean, truly a remarkable story. I love history myself, so to kind of dive into the story and learn so much about her was wonderful. Tom Schmidt, who we heard from, he's the same way. He has really learned so much about her over the years, and he is one of many people who want to make sure that Mother George is never forgotten.
Yeah, I must admit, I had not heard that story before. Beautiful job by you telling it. Just to think of the conditions that she was living in.
Right.
The things she saw,
Right.
and to put all that aside to go to the front lines to
Right.
comfort our soldiers.
And at 54 years old, they kept coming back to that. She didn't
Right.
hesitate for a second to go out there and put her life on the line. Tom Schmidt says on Memorial Day, he and a group of veterans also fire volleys at the graves of Civil War soldiers. And every single year, they do fire volleys at Mother George's gravesite as well.
Yeah, to see this story again, and please share it with your friends that need to hear it. And all of our Positively Fort Wayne stories, just head to wayne.com, hit the news tab, and look for Positively Fort Wayne.